nice guys finish last. We all know that expression, and the question is, do they? And isn't being nice a good thing? A proven plan for getting what you want in love, sex and life. No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover. When we think of a nice guy, we all think of a lovable, adorable loser with good intentions. We think of a nice guy as someone who is at peace with the world and oneself, and someone who is just waiting to get lucky. But Glover talks about how a nice guy is not nice at all and has just the reputation for being a very nice person. He says the reality is that a nice guy often is a very passive, aggressive individual who's trying to get the things he wants through manipulation by being nice. Glover talks about how these people suffer from something that he calls nice guy syndrome and how you can get rid of it. So why isn't a nice guy a nice guy? Glover says nice guys only appear to be nice on the outside because they are givers, they like to fix things and they are caretakers. But in reality this is only because they secretly want something back in return. They appear as if they don't need much and they rarely ask for favors because they prefer manipulation instead of asking to get what they want. Glover says nice guys avoid conflict, only to become passive aggressive so that they can keep their reputation for being nice, and that they seem to make only few mistakes and have few flaws, because they are masters at hiding their mistakes and flaws, which often makes their problems even worse. Glover also says that nice guys seem lovable and at ease with the world. But in fact they are often full of rage, because they usually don't get much back in return for what they give. And lastly, they appear as easygoing and comfortable with most decisions. But on the inside, they are massively jealous. And they don't like many decisions others make. But they lack the ability of saying no and setting some healthy boundaries. But Glover also says that most of this happens unconsciously. So nice guys aren't even aware of it. Even they think they are nice guys. So Glover recommends to look out for thoughts like, how come I always seem to give so much more than I get? All I want is to be appreciated. Is that asking too much? I can never do it right. She's always mad. When will it be my turn? She never wants to have sex anymore. If these sentences sound familiar to you, you probably suffer from the nice guy syndrome. Glover recommends becoming what he calls an integrated male. Not a jerk, but he also says that many recovering nice guys often go through a phase of acting like one. An integrated male has a strong sense of self and takes care of his needs first. Is comfortable with his masculinity and sexuality. He's not afraid of conflict and he has a clear set of boundaries. And he accepts that he has some flaws and cannot be perfect. Before I'll tell you how to become an integrated male who's getting what he wants in love, sex and life, it is important to take a look at how someone became infected with the nice guy syndrome. Dr. Glover says that the nice guy syndrome is something that rarely happens to kids who have had a father or a strong masculine role model around when growing up. But many grown-ups haven't had a strong role model around because of different reasons, like the World War II, or in today's society it often is because of a divorce rate of 50% for many countries. And usually after a divorce the children stay with their single moms. Other reasons Glover talks about are the education system, who is dominated by females, manly guilt, feminism, and of course the sexual revolution. Only 100 years ago this wasn't a problem, because boys usually grew up in an environment full of masculine role models. Just think of a farm where a boy from an early age had to help his father, grandfathers, uncles and so on all day long on a field. So, how to recover from being a nice guy and become an integrated male? Glover recommends to ask questions like, if I didn't care what people thought about me, how would I live my life? And in the context of a relationship, he recommends to ask yourself, if I weren't concerned with getting the approval of women, how would my relationships be different? He says you also have to learn to please yourself first. The thing is, you have to make yourself a priority and live for your own desires and dreams. Men with a nice guy syndrome don't do this. This doesn't mean to intentionally harm people. This isn't about being a jerk. But if it comes down to please your friends, family or girlfriend, or packing up and backpacking the world to please yourself, always go with what will make you happy. Other things men with the nice guy syndrome have to practice is to set more and more healthy boundaries for things they don't want in their lives. He also recommends investing time, money and energy into developing yourself. Educate yourself about this topic. Read stuff like The Way of the Superior Man by David Data. I even have a book summary on it. Or join some sports club with many possible role models and make some friends there. And here are some awesome tips to improve your sex life from Dr. Glover. He recommends getting comfortable about being pleasured, learning to receive without thinking, oh now I have to return the favor. And if you want to get pleasure, ask for it directly. Most guys with the nice guy syndrome are shocked about the results. Get comfortable with your body. If you have some flaws, don't hide them. And if she doesn't want you because of your body flaws, it's probably not worth keeping her around. And another tip Glover is talking about that I want to give you guys is, get rid of shame and fear about being sexual. You are a guy, you have sexual desires, fantasies, needs, you get horny every now and then, and you want to have sex. That's totally normal, and you don't have to pretend that you don't have these desires or feel shame about them. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for some more book reviews. Thanks for watching and see you on Minion No More.